Can Jason Sosa take the fight inside?
And he's going to have to do that. But you know what? Lomachenko has a record that you will look at and say, wait a minute, this guy's not experienced, but he is. And this is going to be really telling the next couple of rounds who really dictates the pace and continue to be mentally focused.
Presence or prejudice for Russell, if I did not quote what he said.
And unlike Vasyl Lomachenko, who never really gave it a go in the pros.
And important through this fight is going to be
a great point. He's not looking for first, no matter how many rounds it goes. Great up and under left by Lomachenko. Momentarily knocked so
wind up being at. So power, it just means you got a good beach body to get everybody saying, ooh, ah.
Lomachenko putting together some good combinations in round one, landing that excellent left hand.
See inside, because if he don't,
with punch lines where you got to keep rewinding.
It's a low blow. Chevalier stepped forward and said something to Sosa. So in effect, Lomachenko ruled it a low blow.
Yeah, well, if you
fighters fight the way Lomachenko.
Not even Pernell Whitaker.
Right.
But he had power too, but he had reflexes and instincts.
Yep.
Bernard Hopkins got a pretty good close look at Roy Jones twice. Got a better look at him the second time. Body shots landing for Lomachenko. Combination upstairs. Another combination upstairs. Lomachenko, too much hand speed.
Too much hand speed and too much feet position. Look where his feet is being positioned. And that's important because he's firing off those angles, which Sosa wasn't his fault, but it looked like a low blow, but it wasn't.
But when a royalty fighter like Lomachenko stands something.
Well, if you see the fist land in the middle of the groin, a lot of times you're going to get that call.
Cut right there.
That great featherweight. One of the greatest fighters who ever lived.
To fight on Panamanian turf against a Panamanian fighter. And they chose this instead.
If you look at Lomachenko, he takes those steps to the right and to the left, sort of like Mike Tyson used to do to set up his punches from the right or left.
30-27, Vasyl Lomachenko. You know, Jim, he's just Sosa. The only way Sosa can win this fight is if he nails him. I mean, he's got to land something really big. You know, he's trying like heck to land something.
Not going to hit him with two in a row. No. The truly great defensive fighters, anyone can get hit. But
and it's just really now target practice. And you know what? He's breaking up and representing that position. Look at that move just now. 4-5 punch combination. And that's the punch I think he's going to continue to try to slip in there when Sosa comes forward.
Typical Lomachenko. The grease off his face. And here we go. And you can see total punches landed. Lomachenko more than tripling Sosa so far. Straight left hand by Lomachenko.
Boy, Sosa has a good chin because he got hit just now with a right hook, but he also got hit before that with a straight left hand.
Lomachenko, you can hit him here and there. And that's because unlike the great Cuban boxing master Guillermo Rigondeaux,
doesn't swing from the fences the way Naseem Hamed did.
Puts him in position to do this.
Oh.
Tremendous left-hand body shot by Lomachenko.
It's the
right-hand body shot.
That hook to the body took it out of him.
Phenomenal.
It made him stand still. Sosa he just stands.
Hell out of guys. Never came close to losing. And
I'm pretty sure he stopped through Philadelphia. He got a lot of heart because he's not filling his tank yet. Not yet.
That landed.
He wanted more. He said, come on. Not a smart way to fight, but he asked for more. Counter when he come in.
The really interesting thing about Lomachenko to me is boxing like Lomachenko. He's showing us something new.
With the fights that he had on his resume, you would think he'd been around a long time, and he hasn't.
And now because Jason Sosa talked trash to him at the end of the last round, Lomachenko is showboating, putting on a show.
He's still trying to win the fight.
Try to do anything he can do to get back in this fight. Because, you know, Lomachenko's doing a matrix on him. He's throwing 4-5 punches, working.
Which is more or less what trainer Raul Rivas told him between rounds.
Big movement and accuracy, you must stay close enough where you can also smother them.
And by the way,
shots. Usually fighters with this volume and precision aren't also this good defensively.
At first, Lomachenko was holding out the cape as though he was the matador.
Quit and Jason Sosa. It's amazing. I just hope that, you know.
Then he getting now because Sosa's taking all the punch along with the hands and be able to execute.
There was a body shot. You pin Lomachenko against the ropes, as Sosa did there. You may not like what happens next. Numbers as we go into the 8th round show that Jason Sosa has landed in single digits in all 7 rounds. So it isn't just Lomachenko's offense, which is amazing. It's the defense as well. That Sosa took the bait and decided to take the fight.
Any fighter in the world, up to Terrence Crawford, who's who's also a special
now. And Sosa, who's weighing in the wing, is really hurt with body shots. It started from the body, left hook, right hand.
Man drunk.
And he also doing a matrix on him, and he's hitting from every angle.
I'll tell you what, Sosa's corner sure is brave, aren't they?
Well, they're not in there getting hit, man.
Right, sending him out here for this.
So it's easy to be brave when you're not getting hit.
Kenny Chevalier is watching very closely. 15 seconds to recover from the low blow.
And that's not going to be good for Sosa because that rest gives him the chance to recalculate what he was doing, and he's going to go back to the body and come up to the head.
These are the kind of fights. Lomachenko's a good but not devastating puncher. Sosa's too game for his own good. He needs to be saved from himself. I mean, Lomachenko.
He's done a lot of damage to Jason.
Right off of angles, Jim. I mean, straight shots, straight left hand to the solarplex. I mean, yes, from the lead, beating Sosa to every point of the angle of the ring he can. I mean, the accuracy of Lomachenko with
the same kind of leather on him that he did in the last round.
Well, I think it's a little bit of mercy there that he's doing. I think
he is showing mercy.
He experienced the shot, the way a fan would like, ooh, that really hurt.
But this
Lomachenko is not a devastating power puncher. He's a guy who's going to hit you 100 times.
But he beats you up, Jim. He beats you up bad.
And don't tell Rocky Martinez that, by the way.
Jason Sosa's mouth. And now they're going to stop.
Good for Rivas. Correct call.
Good job.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right call.
Congratulations to Lomachenko. Sosa's disappointed, but this is the right call. Another technical knockout for Vasyl Lomachenko.
TKO victory, and still the WBO super featherweight champion of the world, Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko.